What's good, you guys? It's your boy Tylee TLS here with my brother
Khalil Rose. What's poppin' with y'all?
Yeah, I mean, we back here with another episode of the Grandiloquent show, where
Yes,
we talk
sir.
about a wide variety of topics. We're the only channel here on YouTube with this idea bucket here, where you never know what we're gonna talk about. Grandiloquent.
Grandiloquent show.
Grandiloquent. Oh, grandiloquent. Grandiloquent. Okay.
Let's go. You feel me? I like it like that.
Let's get into it. Why don't you start us off, Khalil? Let's do it.
All right, you got it. You got it. What we got right here? Alrighty. Teenage pregnancy scares. Oh, I think I wrote this one. Sheesh.
Well, it's only right. We in Kern County, right?
Yes, sir. Man, you want to start it off, or should I start that off?
Well, you opened it. Why don't
Alright,
you start us
you're
off?
right,
You got
you're
that's
right.
your fortune cookie, my
You're
guy.
right. All right. So, mine, I'm pretty sure the girl lied because this girl was, what's it called, where they lie a lot. She was just like, all she did was nonstop lies. She used to lie about having cancer, lie about having, getting
Pathological
jumped.
liar.
Yeah,
Thank you.
she's a pathological liar, you know what I mean?
There you go.
But this was the first girl I lost my virginity to, you know, and we only had sex like once, you know what I mean, and so
It can happen once.
I go over to Oxnard, you know, I'm chilling, you know, she gives me a phone call. I'm like, hey, what's up, you know? She's all like, oh, I got some news, you know, I don't know how you're gonna take it. I'm like,
Oh shit!
right off the bat, I'm like,
I got some news.
I'm like, man, I know she ain't gonna tell me that she pregnant, because there's no way, you know, like, yeah, I lost my virginity with her and we did it once, but I didn't bust, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
she didn't take me to where I needed to be, you feel me?
He
But-
said, "I ain't get to the peak of Mount Everest."
Yeah, you feel me? I didn't feel that, you know. But so I'm like, all right, what's up, you know? She's like, oh, I'm pregnant, you know. I was like, well, how the hell you know? She's all like, oh, I haven't had my period in like 2-3 weeks. I was like, oh, okay, for sure, that sounds legit. She's like, I just took like 5 piss tests, 4 of them came out negative, and then the last one, my sister was like, oh, just take another one, you know. So I took the other one and it came out positive. So I was like, well, damn. I was like, what's up with the other 4 being negative? What's up with all these default or faulty pregnancy tests, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, you know. So I started making a few phone calls and stuff, planning stuff out, you know. And I was ready. I was like, screw it, you know, like, I got
How
it.
old were you at the time? Did you say?
I might have been 17 or 18.
Okay.
It was junior year.
All right.
And I was like, all right, man, screw it, you know, like, I'm about to be a dad, you know.
Yeah.
This chick, she's all right, you know. Didn't want her to be my baby mama, but hey, you can't pick sometimes, you know. You want to sling that DZ, you feel me? You want to sling that
gotta own
DZ,
up. You
you
gotta
gotta
take
own up, you feel me?
responsibility
You gotta
for
take
your
them
actions.
consequences, you feel me? But anyways, like, the next day, maybe the day after the next day, you know, like 2 days later, she calls me up again, and she's like, oh, I'm having contractions, you know. Like, this is where I started to be like, all right, this chick lying. She's all like, oh, I'm having contractions, you know, like, I need to go to the hospital. So she hangs up, calls me in the morning. I'm over there at Ross chilling, you know, just like, all right, what's up with this chick? She ain't called me yet. And then she calls me. I'm like, what's up? You know, she's like, oh, the baby died. You know, I had a miscarriage and stuff. So I was like, damn.
Within how many days?
Like 2 days, dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she tried to say, like, man, I know miscarriages happen, but the contractions part at that early,
Yeah.
like, just finding out, that's unrealistic, you know.
Yeah.
If anything, I don't.
So you think she was lying?
Off tops, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Whole lot of BS.
yeah.
Bro, she lied about cancer.
But you never know.
Yeah. But this chick literally, one time she lied about having cancer because it was an excuse for her hairy legs because she didn't shave one time. She said like, "Oh, I be taking these pills, that they grow my hair and stuff." Which I know there's pills that do that, for like cancer patients and stuff. But she didn't do that. Come on now. I asked her parents.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to share pregnancy. Pregnancy scare for me would have to have been it's probably 18, 19, and a chick I was seeing. Again, she similar to yours. She said that she missed her period, and we had been doing it, without protection.
Mm-hmm.
And I was totally down to have a kid, but she just was not with it. She thought that I wasn't ready to man up or whatever, and we ended up not being pregnant, so that's good. But yeah, I was down. I was fully committed to handle the business, but yeah, she didn't think I was with it. But long story short, it ended up being just a scare. Wasn't anything really.
You guys break up after that?
Yeah. We broke up, but we didn't we messed around, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel it.
We still messed around a little bit after that, but yeah. It was just like, if you can't see me in that way, I don't know.
You broke up with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a few difficulties in that relationship.
There's a chick that doesn't think you're ready. Like if she's thinking negative about you, cut her off, y'all.
Yeah.
Even if you think that's the love of your life, if she doesn't believe in you,
story short,
cut her off.
Yeah, there were a few issues in that relationship, and yeah, I just had to X-nay on the bullshit. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But there were definitely times when I dip back in, dip a toe back in. Best console. Gaming.
Oh.
For me, best console, PlayStation 2, hands down.
You know what's funny? Is today, when I got off work, I was going home, and I was like, when I pulled up in the driveway, I thought to myself, I was like, man, I don't have any game systems, Mm-hmm. I was like, I be bored at my house, like, yeah, I work out every now and then, which I need to get into working out more, but I was like, yeah, I work out every now and then, but I need something to do. I used to love playing video games, maybe I should start streaming, video games. Yeah. So I was like, what, I kind of want to buy a PS2. So I looked up, like, places in Bakersfield, for a PS2. I couldn't find nothing. And then I was thinking, like, damn, what other system has bomb-ass games? It's the Xbox 360, like, the PS2 and the Xbox 360, that's damn near almost a tie for me, I'm gonna say.
Well, those two weren't when it came to console wars.
Well, yeah, they're not in the same category.
It was the 360 and the PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm. But this is we're talking about.
But yeah, just for you, you're talking for you, your personal game console. You think the 360 is the one?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because Halo 3.
A lot of
memories. One of the greatest memories I've had. Back as child, me and my brother used to fight a lot, but when we turned on that console, and we slapped on that Halo 3, it was brotherly love right then and there. It was connection.
Got a mess. It was all love on the video games.
Except from his homies, they be talking shit on the. Hey, tell your brother to stop killing me.
Oh, shit. All right, give us another one, dog. Give us another. That was a good one. I like that one. I can't wait for this PS5, though, to be real.
Oh, yeah, off tops. Worst pain ever. One of my worst pains was also riding a bike. But it's also tied with when I fell on my skateboard in the garage at Grandma's. I hit my head on both occasions. I didn't break any bones, but I hit my head so hard at Grandma's on the skateboard that I couldn't stop crying. Grandma had to tell me, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, for real.
Oh, damn.
Then another time was...
Grandma doesn't even cuss like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she cussed, but that's just me talking, But another time was when I was riding the bike at the Bluffs over here, the pavement is like there's the asphalt, I should say, has like bunch of little tiny rocks in it. You know, it's like bumpy. You know, I was racing this guy on a race bike. I ate it, man. I flew off the bike. Like, I was racing him so fast on a mongoose. He had a race bike. Yeah. I flew. I just like Superman, dog. I thought I was a superhero, dog. I flew.
Damn.
Man, I must have flew like 15, 20 feet.
Wow.
I tucked in the air. That's probably why I didn't break anything or
did
like
you feel,
get
when you were in the
damage.
air, did you feel like it was like slow motion, like to where you like tucked?
Honestly, I couldn't think too much. Like,
really?
I was just natural. The first thing I did was like boom, just tucked, covered my head, and I said bam, I still hit my head, but like not as bad because I tucked, you know, and I rolled, you know. Otherwise, I could have broke my neck and died or something, you know. I was going super fast.
It's good you didn't, dog. Thank God you didn't. You're here with us, you know, doing the Grandiloquent.
But I hit my head so hard, dog, and me, man, I never had my dad in my life except for when I was really, really little, you know. Yeah. But for some reason, man, that ground must have hit my head so damn hard because I was like, Daddy! Bro, I'm talking like I was 13, 14, dog. Damn. Crying for my dad. I was like, what the hell?
That's not funny, but like, just the way that, you know, seeing you react like that.
Hey, I was hugging my group home staff member like he was my dad or some shit. And then I was like, wait a second. I was like, motherfucker, did I just call you my dad, dog? What the hell? He's like, it's all good. I know you hit your head pretty hard. I was like, man, I must have. And I just started laughing at myself right then and there.
Damn. That's quite the story right there, man. Breaking my collarbone. Well, when I broke my shit, I fell off the bike and like I instantly knew my shit was broke, you know? So like I'm in the middle of the thing, like, and I'm like going downhill and I see that the light downhill is green, so I'm trying to like catch the light. And so I'm on the bike and I'm switching gears on this bike and like the gears got stuck. And then like I just fucking went over the handlebars, right? And just land on my shoulder. And that shit was instantly like, you know, like, and I was like, yo, my shit is broke. Like, I get up, I try to get back on the bike and ride, and that shit was fucked up. And then I was like, yo, ain't no riding this shit. So then, like, I call Chris, and I'm just like, yo, I broke my shit. I need a ride, you know? Like, I was like, I'm gonna try and ride it again, you know? So I try and get on the bike, and then it was just like, no, that shit hurt. Like, I was like, yeah, ain't no fucking riding that shit. Like, I'm gonna need a ride home, you know? Like, so, yeah, that's how I broke this one.
I'm pretty sure there's
both collarbones broke.
Yo, Warren, you couldn't even take your shirt off.
I couldn't even take my shirt off. I had to get that shit, like, scissored off. I was fucking definitely weeping and shit. Like, yeah.
It was a new ass shirt that I just.
Yeah, I was crying because of the t-shirt. I was like, yo, this shit is drippy as fuck. I just fucked this t-shirt up.
I gotta cut this shirt off of you.
All right. This one's good. This one is one of the ones I just added today. What's the best pizza? We low-key talked about this not that long ago, but what's the best pizza?
In our city or that we've
Bellagio's.
Okay.
Me and Ned's.
If we're talking about we ever had, I'm going
Rusty's.
I'm going Bellagio's.
Bellagio's. We both gonna agree on the
authentic,
same one.
Authentic sausage.
Bellagio's the very best.
Legit. Succulent sauce. I'm talking scrummadiddly yumptious, dog. The sauce
succulent.
That's not some sauce. That's not some sauce
no
you find
pause.
from a can, baby. That's not no sauce you find from a can, baby. That's cheese,
the real deal. You know what I mean?
The cheese. Oh, don't get me started on the cheese, baby.
I'm gonna have a whole little ad for Bellagio's across the bottom.
You bite on that cheese, dog. You take that. It look like that pizza you see in freaking
don't forget to mention
Teenage
pizza
Mutant
rolls.
Ninja Turtles, dog. The pizza rolls.
Yeah, like the breadsticks, the bread rolls, like how they roll up the breadsticks, like some pretzels.
I don't remember that part, dog, but I remember the pizza.
Breadsticks are like rolled up.
But
I said pizza roll. I call them pizza rolls and shit. They're like breadsticks. It's just their breadsticks, dog.
That cheese come off like some shit you see in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, dog. Where that? I know y'all seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and said to yourself like, dang, And I'm not talking about the movie, you little youngsters. I'm talking about the cartoon.
You know what I mean, the 80s.
I know you seen them eating that damn pizza, and you was like, oh my god, oh my goodness.
Or really, a lot of them cartoons back in the day where they'd be just take a bite of that pizza and then shit, motherfucker.
You're like, oh, we dog, like,
golly. That shit. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Is
Yeah,
where I was
for real.
wondering all the time.
I want some damn cartoon
Yo,
pizza.
speaking of cartoon pizza, this wasn't even a cartoon, but that movie with Shaq, where Shaq is the wizard. He's like a genie. No, he's a genie. Come out of boombox or some shit, and the kid Max or whatever. I think it's Kazam or some shit like this. This motherfucker, he says, "All right, like, if you're a genie, like, I want like hella junk food or whatever," and this fool just starts dropping cheeseburgers, pizza, donuts, like candy bars, like all types of shit, right? French fries, like that was my favorite scene in any movie back when I was a kid, bro. Like it was like, yo, all that fast food, I was like, you know what I mean? I would have been chowing down, bro. What's good, you guys? It's your boy Tylee TLS here. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you're feeling like it, hit that notification bell. Deuces.